Hello, we're back. Next match, Wigan v Portsmouth down at Fratton Park. And the big news breaking this afternoon is Alan Pardew, surprise, has been sacked as West Bromwich Albany's manager. But I think it's a bit too late for West Brom to find a manager who can rescue the mighty Hawthorns from Championship football. Of course, Paul Cook, the Wigan manager, he was the Pompey manager last season. He got them into League One. Kenny Jackett, of course, manager of Millwall, got them into League One. Also got promotion with Wolverhampton Wanderers. And the teams are Pompey is McGee in goal, 20 Thompson, 16 Watmore, 5 is Clark, 35 is Harstrip, 2 is Welks, 18 is Law, 26 is Evans, 33 is Close, 22 Naismith, and top scorer with 19 goals, 8 is Brad Pittman. For Wigan Athletic, it's 1 Walton, 2 Burns, 22 Duckley, 33 Byrne, 33 is Elder, 6 Max Power, 5 the captain Morse, 11 Macy, 25 is Powell, 17 Jacobs, and 18 is Vanganon or Varnon. I think I've got that name absolutely wrong. But the game is just about to kick off. Before they kick off, we'll give you the League One results. Charlton Athletic 3, Rotherham United 1, Fleetwood Town 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Milton Keynes Dons 1, Blackburn Rovers 2, Oldham Athletic 2, Blackpool 1, Peterborough 2, Northampton 0. Shrewsbury 3, Oxford United 2, and Southend v Gillingham 4-0, and no need to mention that one anymore. Of course, 10 years ago this would have been a Premiership game, and Portsmouth 10 years ago won the FA Cup, but it's been a massive decline. Wigan are looking for an immediate return to the Championship once again, and hopefully not the yo-yo back down, and it is going to be Pompey the kick-off, and it's Pompey kick-off. So Wigan will be kicking towards the Milton end, and Portsmouth will be kicking towards the Fratton end in this first half. Because a win for Wigan will put them top of League One, and Shrewsbury are still in there. They're not out of it by a long shot. As Shrewsbury beat Oxford 3-2, and it was another easy win for Blackburn. And Pompey still have a chance of making the playoffs. But Wigan have won 13 games in a row away from the DW Stadium, formerly known as the JJB Stadium. There goes the throw-in. Of course, Wigan in the old black outfit there. That is not 11 referees running around. The referee is in purple and black. So So a bit of a clash between Wigan and the officials. It's been played at a very high tempo. Header up. Ball with Portsmouth. Jamalo. Ball comes in. Could be an early one for Portsmouth. But that is good defending from Wigan. You can hear Pompey singing "Play Up Pompey." And there's Pittman in the box. Scored 19 goals. The ball should come up in the box any minute. Of course, last week they beat Oxford United. And Dan Burns heading that away. Morsey. And I think that's going to be a free kick. And who is the referee? Today's referee is Tim Robinson. There's nothing in that. Little clash of heads, nothing to worry about. That was between Vaughan and Clark. Heads up. Header back. Now it's laid off. Number 3 for Wigan puts it down the wing. But no one can get near Elder's bowl except the Pompey player who heads it out. Long ball played in. I think that came straight back at Portsmouth. Now Wigan, I think, are slowly starting to take control of this game in the early, 3 minutes? No, going backwards. Jay Dudley. Can't go nowhere. Still Joe Dudley. Still going nowhere. Plays a quick one. And that'll be all the way into the arms of the Pompey keeper in the old green, McGee. And good afternoon to my 6 listeners. How are ya? That's now back to the wing keeper. I think the wing keeper might throw this one out. He rolls it out, boots it up the pitch. Now Wigan. Nothing from Wigan, and Pompey have the ball. Cohen Naismith. Jamalo lets that go out for a throw in. Has that been rescued? Thompson didn't keep that in play. But it's gone Portsmouth's way. Of course, Wigan were the last team to be elected in the Football League. Wigan, in the first vote, it was 20-20 between them and Southport, now in the National League. But Wigan won the second vote pretty comfortable to come into the Football League, and Wigan Athletic are nothing to do with another Football League team in Wigan back in the 1930s, 1920s, 1930s, Wigan Borough. Nick Powell, he does, here comes, ooh, well, there was Vaughan in the middle, but Nick Powell unable to get the ball in the 6-yard box. Because Nick Powell used to play for Crewe Alexandra before being signed up by Alex Ferguson from Man United. Never really did make the grade at Man United, but he's the fans' favourite here at Wigan. Ball comes in. Oh, that was swung in by Jacobs, but that's gone out. Of course, Wigan did win the Manchester derby in the FA Cup, beating Man City in that shock 1-0 win. Naismith, Goalie, header, with a massive header down the pitch. Dan Bones with a header. Thompson plays it long. That's going to reach nobody. Dan Burns totally overhit that one. It's a very rain-soaking pitch. Heads up. That comes in. Maybe Wigan gonna break here. No, I don't think so. And that'll be a free kick. Signalled by the linesman. No one there. So back with Wigan to the keeper. Keeper playing it around Wigan. Close. Pittman. Nathan Byrne do some good defending there for Wigan, and I think Wigan have won a free kick. To the delight of Thompson, who says, "What's that for?" I'm good closing down, but oh, well done, Byrne. And then Thompson flattens his man to give the free kick away. And Powell probably felt that. Try Sky Sports. Sky Sports Football, you can watch it. We have Neymar in the chat. Steve Osborne says Wigan will win. They probably will do. It was a good play by Wigan. They do hurry Portsmouth, and Portsmouth panicking there, giving the ball away. A long ball played, and that hits the official PFC sign for Portsmouth. Just wide of the mark there. Well, he got it around the post, but the wrong side of the post. Luckily, well, that wasn't that far away for Wigan. Wigan a very dangerous side. They've got a corner, which Max Power will take. And though his original name was not Homer J. Simpson, but Max Power puts it out for throw into Pompey. Long throw, heads up. More heads up, middle of the park. Be a scrappy play, and Wigan have to play it back in defence, trying to build another attack. Here goes Nathan Burns. A long ball played all. That's for the Pompey player, but Wigan win a throw in. Nathan Burns looks pretty handy. Good defender, also can play as an attacker. Got a bit of pace on him. Well, Wigan should be a very athletic team, especially when their last part of their name is athletic. So we haven't heard. Alan Pardew has been sacked as the West Bromwich Albany manager. So West Brom looking for a new manager to perform some sort of miracle and keep them in the Premier League next season, but I think they'll be playing Wigan Athletic next season. Nick Powers fouled. And it was Evans who took him down. I think Nick Powers is a little bit too good for League One. Well, the possession is Wigan's at the moment at 58-42 to Pompey. Pompey have to be careful playing the ball around the back. One mistake and Wigan will pounce. Even though they are third, but 3 points will put them back to the top of League One. Evans with a long ball for Pompey. And that'll go back to the keeper. Rolled out to Burns. And Burns plays it back to the keeper. The keeper in yellow kicks it up the field. And it's not with Nicky Powell at the moment. I think that's a player down for Wigan. It's Elder. And he's down injured. A bit of a mistimed tackle. I don't think Pittman's going to get booked. Nothing. Pittman just a bit late. Well, given the benefit of the doubt, that was not a malicious challenge. So Wigan have got the ball down their right side, but that is a foul, and Wigan have a free kick. And that time it was number 2, Welks of Pompey, committing the foul, and Wigan have taken it quick. 30 minutes already gone, and slowly but surely Wigan are starting to dominate. A quick ball played in, and they go to a Pompey player in the 12-yard box, and they will play it out. They're being closed down very quickly. And Matt Clark and Naismith, and they've lost it, and here come Wigan again. But luckily Wigan lose possession. And Wigan, well, Portsmouth showing some pace. Naismith can't find Pittman, and now maybe Wigan can come away with it. Ball played through. And it's played through good. Could be a chance now for Wigan if he can keep hold of the ball in the 12-yard box. Oh, Portsmouth just there in defence. Long ball played by Portsmouth, but they'll go back to the keeper of Wigan. Hello, Curtis Simmons. Still 0-0. Of course, after this we've got Sheffield United v Cardiff. We'll go for the hat-trick today. Burns, no, he's fallen over, but he's still got the ball. He's getting close and needs to get a ball in the 12-yard box. He has. Nobody there. Bit overhit that by Burns. Thompson can't find no one. That's hit back. Oh, some hoof football now by Clark. Is this going to be hoofed up by Wigan? No. Interesting so far. Morsey plays it out to the wing. Jacobs. Heads up. Their chance for Pompey. No. That's a throw in. The Pompey fans making all the noise here at Fratton Park. Fratton Park, you can definitely tell is the home ground of Portsmouth. And they'll go out for a goal kick to Wigan. the Fratton end. Very noisy indeed, with the majority of the vocal Pompey fans. Heads up. Nope. So Wigan having to play it back. Going out wide. Quick bowl going up. Header. Here goes James Vaughan. And Jacobs gets over and it's quickly played. Pittman ain't going to get to that. And Burns puts it out for a throw in. Thompson coming forward for Pompey. Spread well there. Ball comes in. Oh, straight in the arms of the keeper. That's a good save from Walton. Yet to be troubled. Ooh. Nowhere near the ball there. Heads up. The ball straight down the pitch, and Wigan have got it. Jamalo. And that was a foul. And Pompey have a free kick, and that's going to be a yellow card. We did push him there, and Elder then sliced low down, so I suppose Elder can't have any complaints with that yellow card. So Callum Elder picks his third yellow card up of the season. Free kick taken by the keeper of Pompey. Heads up. Wigan dealing with it in defence. Heads up. And there'll be a Portsmouth throw-in. Pittman been pretty marked so far by Wigan. Could call him a marked man. As Portsmouth now come forward. Here you go, Portsmouth. Can they get the ball in the 12? No, needs a good cross in. And that, I think, was offside. Was a good ball in there by Lowe. Lowe using his pace there. Unable to get the cross in. It's just a goal kick. So Jamal Lowe was playing for Hampton and Richmond before joining Portsmouth. Kenny Jackett is a former Welsh international and also played for Watford in the 80s. He's a bit of a legend down Vicarage Road, is Kenny Jackett. And here come Wigan. Wigan's still going. Samwise. No, Vaughan can't do nothing. Kick it up the pitch, 20 minutes played. And that is back to Walton. He rolls it out. So far it's been a decent game for a League One match. Middle. Gonna go through the middle. Gonna try and get that ball out wide. He's offside. Burns offside. He's well offside, Burns. No dispute. Course, Brighton and Hove Albany made 2 bids for Nick Powell, but Nick Powell decided to stay at Wigan. And Nick Powell is banging form for Wigan Athletic. As this throw-in comes in from Burns. Up the pitch, and that'll go out for another throw-in to Portsmouth on the halfway line. Well, Zed Zola says a draw 1-1. So we got those predictions coming in. Wigan are the favourites as Jay Dougley plays it. Power. Jacobs plays it back. Slow build-up play. And now we go. Oh, that's a foul on Nick Powell again. The former Crewe and Man United player. Not sure. Did Nick Powell have a bit of time at the MK Dons? Back to the keeper. Waltons of Wigan. He plays it straight out. They'll try and pass their way through Portsmouth. Here goes Burns. He's got some skill on him, this lad. And that's a foul for sure. Well, Burns tried to find Massey, but he was fouled. I know everyone talks about Nick Powell at Wigan, but Burns is definitely a decent player. With some good twists and good turns from Burns. And Massey was taken out. Clear obstruction by Handstrup. So here comes the free kick. In swinging. Max Power. Oh, could be a... Oh, luckily he didn't get there first. Unable to get there first. But Powell still on the ball. And he was fouled. Was another foul on Powell. And Nathan Thompson is going to get booked. Corimo says Wigan win. Daniel Vega says solo Pompey. That's correct decision, a yellow card. Not really getting the ball there. We saw worse yesterday between Chelsea and Tottenham. Nathan Thompson on his 7th yellow card. With no chance for Wigan. So far, not created anything. Ball comes in. Ooh, that's ricochets and it's come out. Now, and that's gone all the way back to Walton, who I think should kick it up the pitch. He does. And Wigan first at the ball, and they'll be cleared by Portsmouth. Down the field, throw in to Wigan. It's good. Nah, went beyond everybody. Macy did well to keep it in play. But that was a bit of a mess. But we can still have a chance. Ball comes in. And that's going out for a goal kick. Wigan win. I think you mean to say we hate Pompey. Is Pompey even a word? We'll keep the messages coming in. It's not been a bad game of football. 26 minutes gone. Jacobs. Dan Burn. Back to Jacobs. Still over to Burns. Well, Pompey trying to put the squeeze on Wigan, but nothing achieved. And here come Wigan again on the attack, coming through the middle with Nick Powell. He wasn't fouled that time, but he still gets up and gets the ball. Maybe Nick Powell could have played it wide a bit earlier, but they've now got it on the wide. Need to get a cross in. And now Nick Powell is getting booed. That is not a penalty. Up you get. Now that Wigan player should be booked. Ball goes in. Oh, come on, Powell. You dived. Yeah, it definitely was a dive, and I think Nick Powell should be booked for simulation. If it's not a penalty, then it's a yellow card. Not a penalty. We don't have VR down in League 1 or League 2. I don't think we have it in the Championship, do we? Well, it's Thompson with the throw-in for Pompey. Down the line it goes. Of course, Wigan won the FA Cup in 2013. Again, beating their Manchester rivals Man City. Corey Moyes just with the copy and paste where we hate Pompey and hate Pompey. Burns tries to play through. Could be a chance here for Wigan, and that goes out for a goal kick. Ooh. Is there too much on the ball, or should Varn have been a bit quicker? Well, I think Varn was not in the right position. Varn's meant to be a striker, and the referee is warning Paul Cock for something. Or maybe Paul Cock, or maybe the referee's thanking Paul Cock for his Easter egg. But it is at the moment. Looks more likely it's going to be. Oh, goalkeeper out for Pompey. McGee, luckily he got the ball out for throw-in. And here come Wigan again, playing through the middle. So Wigan will want all 3 points. And so will Portsmouth want all 3 points for different reasons. 3 points for Wigan gets them top of the league. And 3 points for Pompey gets them closer to the playoffs. I'm up in Kent. Or if you're Wigan, that'll be down in Kent. Near Priestfield Stadium. And we don't need to mention our result. Oh, here come Pompey. Are they going to break? Middle of the park, spread wide. And they've lost it. Our position now, and here come Wigan. Nick Powell, still Nick Powell. Well, he's definitely going to get a free kick for that. And Evans cannot believe it. Just outside the area. We didn't get beat, we got hammered. And against our arch rival Southend in the first half, it was all over. Forget about it. Anyway, free kick now for Wigan in a good area. I think Nick Powell is going to take this. No, he's moved away. It must be Max Power then. So Dan Burns trying to block the view of McGee. No, Nick Powell dictated the free kick. It was straight at the wall. Burn. And that goes out for a throw-in. Good bowling by Max Powell. Now it was definitely a throw in to Pompey. They should have let Max. I'm sure Max Powell can take better free kicks than that. Old Harry Kane, thank you very much. And that goes all the way back into the Wigan half. But at the moment it's old Wigan Athletic. And Wigan coming back at Pompey. Oh, good ball out on the wing. Ball comes in and Pompey clear it. But it's coming back at Pompey thick and fast. How long can Pompey hold out? Oh, it could be the... Oh, that's a poor ball in the box by Wigan, but they've got a corner. Oh, that's a poor ball. Poor bowling, but really putting out for a corner. Bit cheap that from Pompey. They could be paid. There's plenty of... Dunkley's in there, Dan Burns is in there, Vaughan's in there, I'm sure Nick Powell's in there. And that's too deep. And that's going out. Is that another corner? Well, Dunkley gets his head to it. I mean, it's not the greatest of corners, is it? Just a goal kick. We definitely do have a Wigan fan in here. Where's that other Wigan fan? Harry Yak. If you're listening, say something in the comments. And there's Gary Roberts, one of the Wigan substitutes. Won the league title under Paul Cook at Portsmouth last season. Long throw from Byrne. Heads up. And Pompey will come away with it. Quickly played, but... Well, that's a bit of WWF wrestling there. Will the referee have him back for that foul? So far so good. If you're a Pompey fan, still 0-0. Wigan have, well, really dominated this first half, but have yet to create something decent. 3 attempts to Wigan. One on target. I can't recall Wigan having a shot on target. But according to this, Wigan have had a shot on target. Oh, we got a gambler in the house. You need Wigan to win your dough from the bookies. Well, all the best. Your luck might be in. It's a good, I'll tell you, it's a good game. Good game so far. As Burns takes his throw in. Looks a bit like Lionel Richie. I think Pompey's obligations was to stay in this league. They've done better. They're striding for that playoff position. It could be just out of reach, but a win today would get them closer. As Clark puts it out for Wigan throw-in. But a win today would need a miracle, so because Wigan are all over Pompey, but have yet to break the deadlock. Really, they have a serious shot at goal. Burns. Ooh, could be a chance there for Wigan, and that's wide. I can't even read that advertising hoarding. I think it says solicitor. Oh, dreadful. Number 6 gets it across. And that's a poor shot. Well, Will Gregg is on the bench. And there's Peter Reid looking older and older. Of course, he was the former manager of Sunderland and Man City. 37 minutes played. Half strip, number 38 with the throw in. Quickly in, he gets the ball back. Ben close. And when Naismith gets the ball, he lets it go out for a throw in. I'll tell you, Wigan definitely are pressing Portsmouth all over the pitch, closing them down very quickly, not giving Portsmouth any time to get their passing flow or rhythm going. Some good play. Wigan should be quicker there, spreading the play, but they're still in the middle. Just passing the ball around. Well, what can Wigan do? Bringing the ball forward. And Jacobs will be penalised for that. And Thompson is down, but I'm sure he's going to get back up. Fewest first half goals conceded so far is Shrewsbury with 11. I mean, Shrewsbury, I would have overachieving in the season, but they are second in the table. Shrewsbury have surprised everybody, and they're still there. Jacobs good defending, but still with Pompey now. Can Pompey create something? Could be charged for... That is not a penalty. That's not a penalty. That was outside the area. I think the referee's made a boo-boo. That was not a penalty. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, what's... That's not... There's not a penalty. Oh, that is harsh on Wigan. And Brad Pittman gets his 20th of the season for Portsmouth. A very lucky penalty indeed. We all know that wasn't a penalty. But do the Pompey fans care? No. 1-0 to Portsmouth. Brad Pittman buries it and sends the keeper the wrong way. There was no way Brad Pitt was going to miss from there. Ooh, that is harsh. That is not a penalty to Pompey. No way, it's not a penalty. So 1-0 to the Pompey. And Brett Pittman gets another goal. 20 of the season. 4 minutes to go to half time. Because it was about nearly 23 years ago when Guy Whitlam hit about 46 goals for Pompey in one season before he joined in Aston Villa. Also played for Sheffield Wednesday. And there you go. Back with the Pompey keeper. Pompey left to keep it tight. So 1-0 down. Wigan are very good at coming back, and they've got Will Gregg is on the bench. They did come back from 2-0 down against Blackburn Rovers a couple of weeks ago. So I can tell you now, Wigan are not out of this. So if Portsmouth can keep this at half time, I think Kenny Jackett will make his defenders very well. They have to close Wigan down. They have to be tight. Shut all the pockets down. And make sure Wigan do not get their foothold back in this game. Pittman. Oh, that's a good save. Elder making a bit of a mistake, but good recovery by Walton. It's a good ball over the top. Why is Elder heading that back to Walton for in that position? That's some bad defending. Luckily, Walton recovers. And that goes out for a corner. Wigan nearly gifting Pompey the second goal. It was the referee who gifted Pompey the first goal because that was not a penalty. Shoot! Don't know what that was. When they don't want to let Pompey break, here goes Burns. But Pompey will deal with it. Still with Wigan number 6. It's been a very interesting first half. I mean, it was quite a strange game down at Deepdale, or up at Deepdale. Nathan Thompson, oh, he's lost the ball and played it right into the middle, but it's a good ball through. Now Wigan to Vaughan to Burns. Burns puts the ball in. No. And it's cleared by Pompey. It's frantic out there. Very fast paced. Becker on the wings for Pompey. And there goes the other throw in. And Pompey now could maybe break. No. That's a foul. Mossy committing the foul on low. That's what a football match can do. They can take your breath away. And this is a good game. So a win for Pompey will put them on level points with Peterborough and Charlton. They're virtually on the cusp of getting a playoff position. I don't know what the goal difference is. Or the last few seconds of this first half. Two additional minutes of injury time going to be played. And it's Pompey with the lead with a very, very dodgy penalty, Mr. Referee. Oh god, that's how the game between Derby and Preston was won. A dodgy free kick, which Derby took advantage of. There was also a dodgy penalty in that one, but Brown missed it. That's out. So Hasstrom puts it out of play. And a few boos. But the ball's with Wigan halfway. Could go to the wings. 46 minutes played. We won't be playing it back to the keeper. He can let it go out for a goal kick. And you can hear the Pompey fans singing. They sure know how to bring an atmosphere. A solid support they have. Must be what? At least 15,000 in the ground. It's nearly time for half time. So McGee's yet to be tested, which isn't bad for Pompey. We're nearly approaching half time. Messi. James Vaughan doesn't get it, and it's cleared by Pompey, headed away. Half time. So 1-0 to the Pompey. That was never a penalty, but whatever. Pittman steps up, smashes the ball home, grabs his 20th of the season for Portsmouth. I'll be back for the second half. And we're ready for the second half. A couple of seconds have gone, and there's a free kick to Wigan Athletic. And Nick Powell will be taking charge of this set piece. It's in a very good area. Is he going to curl this into the left or into the right? Just a few yards from the 18-yard box. Well, a couple of yards out. Is Nick Powell about to score the equaliser for Wigan? He aims, he takes shoot, he does exactly what he did in the first half. Hit the wall, and it bounces all over the place. Morsey. Nathan Burns shoots, and it goes nowhere. Cleared. Still Wigan. Callum and Elder. Powell. And he loses it now. Can Portsmouth come forward? There's been no changes. Here comes Smith for Pompey. Edge of the box, shoots, and that goes into the arms of Walton. Hell yeah, I'm back. What else do you think I would do on a Easter Monday except watch football all day, like I did yesterday and the day before? It's all about football as Wigan might come forward, and that's out for a goal kick. You lost to Oldham Athletic. It was 2-1 to the Latics from Oldham. Not to get confused with Wigan Athletic, also called the Latics. We have Mohammed says, play up the Pompey. Nor can I. We all make mistakes. I saw I made you mod, and I thought, you can stay mod. I don't know how to change it back. Really, all I do is have a Nightbot to get rid of all those, sending those dodgy links to those pay sites. All the rest I managed to sort out on my own. Come on, I'm a growing adult. I don't need moderators like certain people, do I? I can moderate my own stream and own chat. I know there's people who do live streams of a certain person, not you, Woodland, who have must have over 1,000 moderators, all hoping for that wonderful day. You know, that person only plays home, never away. They used to be like Gillingham, but we're actually pretty good on the road. Well, not today we wasn't. I love to be the best troll on YouTube. Oops, didn't mean to let that secret out. Yeah, I went through about 20 of them, says Martin Thompson. And hello, how are you, sir? Woodland is probably the only mod that's been made, the only troll that's been made a mod. He's the internet's second biggest troll, you know, on YouTube. And he's the mod of the other biggest troll on YouTube, We just let the cat out the bag there. Where's Sega socks? Come on, where's my second troll? Who I haven't made mod yet. I didn't make that mistake. Of course, a win for Portsmouth will see them level on points with the Charltons and Peterborough. Was it 10 years ago, or was it 11 years ago, where Wigan were in the Premiership in that old orange outfit with the black bandana, V logos all down the sleeve? Probably one of the worst kits I've ever seen. I mean, I thought Macaron were dire for making shirts, but Van Daniel, they don't know how to make a decent kit. Gillingham were with them for nearly 5 years of awful kits. They couldn't even get the black and blue strip correct. I mean, how can you mess up a black and blue strip? Well, Van Daniel did it. I have got back to the footy. I'm talking about Van Daniel. I think Blackpool, you've had your kits made by Super League. And what's the other team starting with a C? Not Carabonan or whatever they're called. Charlton. Carlet. I think the last team they did kits for was Scunthorpe United and Doncaster. I think they've been renamed to FBT now. Oh, Jamalo now gets the ball in the box. Could be a goal. Oh, that's gone over the top. They're the ones. Carlotto. Well, they're better than Van Daniel, but still very. But I think they did majority of the northern teams. Never did any southern teams. Oh, you must remember Ribeiro from the 90s, who took over from Scoreline. At least Gillingham had a decent Scoreline kit. Sort of some wavy lines across the chest. Otherwise, Scoreline, like Ribeiro, just made the same kit for every team. And you haven't supported the team properly until you've worn kits by Spole. Olympic sportswear. What is a handball? Referee was behind. Yeah, I suppose it's handball. It's hit his hand. Get back to the footy. Not a lot happening so far, but could be a chance. Here you go, Pompey, and that was poor. Nick Powell. Ball over. And that's gone out of the area. Messi, number 11, still on the ball, puts the ball in. Going past everybody, and Portsmouth should clear, and that'll be a throw into Wigan on the other side. This game was a lot better in the first half, I must say. Bit too easy for Lowe to put that ball out. Come on, put Will Gregg on. He always scores. Well, he scored 19 goals in all competitions for Wigan, and he's on the bench. Here comes Sam Moss here. Gareth Evans still going. Mossy back on his feet. Nick Powell's gone down. And Pompey will not put the... They've put the ball out. No, they haven't. They're just passing the ball around. Nope. Ball play through the middle. Nope. Well, they're passing the ball around, Pompey. Cole Naismith. Nathan Thompson puts the ball in. Could be a chance. It's 2-0 to Pompey. Right at the near post. Lowe turns and puts it in the back of the net. And Wigan are totally stunned. And so's Paul Cook. I think he said something to the F to the S. You can fill in the missing letters. I think Corey needs Wigan now to score 3 goals to win his bet. It's a good ball by Thompson, but just look at the way Lowe turns his man and still gets it on target. There's nothing wrong with a cold pie as long as they've been cooked. The best pie is the likes of Rochdale, Bradford City. They know how to make a decent pie. So Lowe has got his 3rd goal in 7 games. Well, why don't Wigan just bring on Will Gregg? And Pompey, of course, singing play up Pompey. Goal time was 54 minutes and 48 seconds. And how quick will this game finish so I can set up the next game, which is Sheffield United v Cardiff City. Both need the 3 points for different reasons. Well, a bit like this game. One wants playoffs and one wants automatic promotion. And the ball now, that's a corner now to Wigan. And Martin Thompson must be a Pompey fan with that massive yeah. No, he wasn't. He wasn't fouled, Marcy. Sam Morsey is booked, the former Leyton Orient player. He fell out the league with Leyton Orient, but got a straight back promotion in a couple of weeks. He's playing for Wigan, heading for the Championship. And the ball is played in. That's could be a goal here. It's a goal, I think. Is it? Well, Vaughan hit the back of the net. And now, is it offside? Bit of a deep. Offside. Well, it's been given as offside. Wigan is the land of the pies. Yep, laughing out loud. And where's Harry Yak? We got Woodland 37, but no Harry Yak. The ball's come back to the keeper for Wigan Athletic, Walton. He's got the surname of some horrible American family show that used to be on Channel 4. That was horrible. Well, the one behind, or Corey Morse is doing the one thing you mustn't do. Don't give full score lines. I am probably 2 minutes behind. Well, the Pompey fans are in dreamland. I haven't had a chance to look at the goal difference. The ball goes over. Could be another note. I think number 2 Burns has got that sorted. They need to get a goal back very quickly, Wigan Athletic. Martin Thompson says, just texting my mate in Wigan, laughing out loud. Will Gregg is about to come off. As Wigan have lost the ball. Don't forget, when this video is back up as it's fully processed and all that palaver. Leave some comments, leave some likes. I will of course edit it. I don't know what's wrong with the YouTube editor this day. The edited video takes a whole week for it to process. Just cutting all the empty space out. Of course, the EFL now are hitting copyright strikes left, right, and centre. I had a video pulled down about 4 weeks ago. Will Grigg. I'll get his name right eventually. Just call him Will's on Fire. Who remembers that song by Goalie? The only reason I'm not singing it is I'm sure YouTube would hit me with a copyright strike. And there goes Nick Powell. And Nick Powell just wins a throw in. Nick Powell still not been forgiven for all the diving he did in the first half. And how did Portsmouth get that lead? The first goal by a dodgy penalty that wasn't a penalty. The second goal was superb. But I've got to say, Brown for pressing. Did he miss the penalty of penalties? He was only up against the useless Scott Carson, who was still at Derby, and he put it wide. And that's gone out for a throw into Wigan, which Burns will take. We've passed the half an hour mark. I hope you're all going to join me for the third and final game. Ball booted up the pitch. Somebody really doesn't like Preston. But they're not asking me his opinions on Blackburn and Burnley. There's a lot of love in Lancashire between the football teams. Nick Powell. And that's a foul. I'll win. Burn Pompey's ground. Well, Pompey's ground, a lot of that ground is still exactly as it was from the 30s to the 40s to the 50s to the 60s. Only the Fratton end was built in 98, I think. And seats around 94, 95 were put in the Milton end. It's a tight end, the Milton end. Then improvement on that, they've put a roof on it. So you won't get wet and you won't get no leg room. And Martin Thompson says, Corey, you'll be doing us a favour, mate. Portsmouth's ground is a little bit out of date. But surprise, it's better than Kenilworth Road and Roots Hole. But I have been to Wigan's old ground, Springfield Park. If you can call that a football ground. Or shall we just say an empty wasteland. The county ground, Northampton, as Wigan have another free kick, a set piece right on the edge. Can he curl this one in? Here we come, the free kick comes in. And that's to save their free body. And I don't know where that ball's gone. Good delivery. But Morse puts the ball flying out of the ground. Well, I suppose Pompey might actually get the insurance. Well, 2-0 to Pompey. Wigan needing to find a goal from somewhere. Well, we're going to go for the triple changer. Well, Greg is coming on, that's for sure. Well, they'll be putting the ball out of play to get those subs on. Ball played through the middle. And defensively, I've got to say, Pompey looking pretty decent. And here come Pompey now. Oh, they're going to make it 3-0. Went the wrong way. Why are they going for Gareth Evans? Should have gone the other side. Oh, older shot. Enough said about that ground. That ground wasn't fit for the Football League. That's the only place you'd go and think, nah, older shots ground. This ground's not fit to dump my rubbish. Alright, I'll see you later. Goodbye. Gavin Macy coming off, and Will Greg, is he on fire? We will find out. I think 40s and 50s, they will be worth some money. And the Ryan Coldclough has come on for James Varney, who did absolutely nothing of any note for Wigan. And Paul Cook is shouting instructions in the pouring rain. Most goals by subs, 12 by Fleetwood, 10 by Wigan and 9 by Blackburn. So there is the warning, Pompey. You've got to keep it tight as Wigan come through the middle. Here goes Nick Powell. Burns plays it through. And Coldclough nearly scores but couldn't get it in. Greg, it doesn't matter. I don't pronounce names very well. Just blocked him off there for Coldclough. Well, corner. Ball comes in. No. Couldn't find his man. That's a throw into Pompey. Well, there are Premiership clubs interested in Matthew Clark. Got to be a bit of money in the coppers for Pompey if they sell him to a Premiership club. They're in the box. Could be a chance here. He's missed. Was a big save from McGee. I think Nick Powell took one touch too many. Good pass. He runs through Nick Powell, then he shoots. That's a good save from McGee. Here comes the corner from the Max Power. In comes the ball, heads up, headed away. Burns, straight back at the Max Power. Now put the cross in. That's a ball cross. And Mossy has put it out for a goal kick. Unless the referee's nice to give a corner that isn't. No, a corner has not been given. Oh, that's a good save. A good position there for McGee. Good goalkeeping. He closed the angle down very well, McGee. I thought that was a blinding miss by Nicky Powell there. Well played, no. And that is going to be a throw-in. Well, last 10 minutes, 77% possession for Wigan. Only 23 for the Pompey. But it's Pompey with the 2-0 lead. So Wigan in third, and it looks like they'll be staying there unless they can turn this around for a victory. Calamana, no, that's coming straight back at Wigan. That to me will look like a foul, but Wigan continue playing on. And no, it's a poor ball. Jamal. Pittman. The long ball play to Jamal. Dan Burn now for Wigan. He gets past one. Oh, and he's taken out. Oh, that's could be a red. Now, and Watts knows he could be. Well, I think he's going to get a yellow card. And Del Boy says, I think Wigan will score. Corey Moore says, I'm going to go mad. Well, once you do go mad, you can't go mad again. You can only go mad once. I should know. Long ball play by Wigan. Heads up. Oh, it's gone past everybody. And Pompey cleared the danger. 71 minutes gone. And Burn has it. Elder. Bit scrappy there. But Evans puts it out for a throw in. Back to Waltons. He kicks it down the pitch. Heads up. Long ball played. Number 27. Coldclough can't continue the pressure and it's cleared. But falls to Elder. And Elder's going to start another. Oh, he's put it out. And that is not a free kick. That's just a throw into Pompey. Wigan claiming they should have a free kick. But Elder was not fouled. $80 minutes to go. So straight after this, Sheffield United v Cardiff. Hope we'll have a bit of time to change everything over. Of course, Neil Warnock is Sheffield through and through, the manager of Cardiff. He's not very popular, Neil Warnock. That's going to be a foul. Free kick to Portsmouth. So hopefully this will finish at 7:20. Give me some breathing space to get everything set up for the final game of the day. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be doing the Champions League. A little game between Juventus and Real Madrid. Bit like the Champions League final from last season. Not a big one. So the big match is next Sunday. The Checkatrade.com final between Lincoln City and Shrewsbury Town. As McGee takes boots that ball up the pitch. And that should go all the way back to Walton. And Walton boots it down the pitch. And there's the time is ticking down as Watmore plays it back to his keeper. Well, if Cardiff win, they're doing more than enough to seal their place back into the Premier League. Clark with the ball to Naismith. And that is a game easily dealt with by Wigan. Can Wigan do anything? No. No. Could be. Pittman can't get it, and that'll go out for a Wigan throw-in. Well, don't tell me the referee's giving it as a Pompey throw-in. No, he's been given us a free kick. And Walton will launch this down the pitch. Pew! All the way down to the centre. Is he gonna? Are they? No, Wigan can't get it in the box. Goes over everybody. Another long ball played by Wigan. And time is going. 50 minutes now. Fratton Park is definitely a bit of a fortress for the Portsmouth. Well, they've only lost 5 games this season. This will make it 6. Throw into Pompey. Clark having his nose powdered. Throw in taken. And the ball falls for Wigan inside their own half. They've got to get that ball back up that field quick. They play down the wing. Nathan Bird puts a Craig. Oh, what a save! Great save by McGee at close range. That was quick. A great cross in the box. Brilliant cross, a header. Oh, that is a brilliant save. Oh, he reacted top class there, McGee. Is McGee going to get man of the match then? It's been a solid game. So 17,000. That's pretty decent. Hopefully, I think Wigan might have bought more than their usual 50. Wigan have to throw, and they've taken it quick. It's still in their own half now. Go out for another throw in. And the rain is pouring down. And the ball is with Wigan, but it's at the wrong end of the pitch for Wigan. Here goes Colclough. He's still going, and that's good defending. Or maybe not. Or Gareth Evans has hit the deck. Well, man of the match, I don't think it's going to be Will Gregg. Or Will Giggs. Or Griggs. Will Griggs. We got it right in the end. It certainly won't be his man of the match. Though there's plenty of names for me to mispronounce for Sheffield United and Cardiff. He got the ball right up the head. Oh, get the magic sponge out. He'll be alright. Well, just a bit of Lucasade these days. Well, the first half goal was a dodgy penalty. And the ball goes all the way back, and now go out for goal kick. No, Walton retrieves it. Good sportsmanship from Pompey. And the ball is booted down the pitch. Ball in the middle. Again, Wigan have got the ball, but not going forward. Poplar. No, Max Power doesn't get it there. Max Power plays it through the going back. Portsmouth coming away with it. No, Wigan have got it back. Getting scrappy now. And Morsey and another player having a bit of afters. Was there a drag back? There was a lot of scrappy play there. The ball just staying around the centre of the pitch. And the Pompey player has got the booking. He does pull his shirt. So Kane Naismith gets his second booking of the season. Well, Michael Jacobs has gone off and Gary Roberts, the ex-Pompey player, is come on. And the Pompey fans give him a round of applause. I thought they would give him something else. And they'll go out for throw-in. Has the game gone a bit now? Wigan decided to give up. Back to Walton. Walton kicks it out. And that's going to go out. No, they kept it in Wigan. They need to get it down that pitch. Oh, here go Wigan. Now they got it in the box. Ball goes in. Still can't get it in there. And Portsmouth should kick it up the field. Max Power. No, he plays it up. Elder. Portsmouth dealing with that with ease. And Morse with Byrne. No, Byrne gets it. And Byrne has to play it the other way. Dudley. Wigan can't be running out of ideas. 8 minutes left. Elder. Ball's in. Headed away. Clark's having a good game for Pompey. The moment the man of the match. Matthew Clark. McGee, the goalkeeper. Wigan dominate possession, but could be a chance here for. Whoa, that's well wide. Heads up. Will Pompey do anything here, or is that going out for a goal kick? David Sharp, the Wigan chairman. So there could be a takeover for Wigan Athletic. There's still a talk of a takeover down at Charlton. Nothing confirmed there at the Valley. And of course the news today is that Alan Pardew, surprise surprise, has been sacked after 4 months at West Bromwich Albany. He's done all he can to drag that club to the Championship. And I'll tell you something, West Brom are not going to escape their relegation to the Championship like they did in 2005, if my memory serves me right. What am I putting the ball out of play? We're looking for a goal. Ball played down the wing. It's headed away, but Pompey are going to clear up the pitch. And Watmore puts it out for another throw into Wigan. I think the urgency of this game has gone, and Pompey will be quite happy with that. As the ball is hoofed up the pitch. And that's another throw into Wigan. A long throw, header. So Portsmouth won their last 3 because they did beat Walsall on Saturday, but Walsall are a team that can't be bothered. Could be across the face, a goal for Portsmouth. Now Portsmouth have the ball. Can they get the ball back in there? Looped over. He twists. He's got a turn. No, can't. But another chance. Ball comes in. Headed away by Wigan. Pittman couldn't do much. A long ball played, and that hits the advertising hoardings behind the goal from Evans. So the 3 men I'm going to pick for the man of the match is between Evans, McGee and Clark, all of Portsmouth. I must say Wigan, I suppose, can feel a bit aggrieved about that penalty that shouldn't have been in the first half. The second goal, a good pass in the box, and low, he turned and put his shot nice and low into the right side corner of the goal. Doesn't mean Lowe's going to get the man of the match though, because he's not nominated. And there you go, could be a long one, and that's into the Milton roof, and it's bounced off and come back down. Not even close. Under 4 minutes to go, and I don't want any injury time. We can get this game finished at 20. Happy days. Yeah, he hit the IMS part of the roof of the Milton end. Long ball. I'm sure Paul Cook won't be happy. Time ticking down and the Pompey fans still chanting. It's nice to see a Wigan fan not even looking at the match. He'd rather look at his phone. He could have done that at home and saved some money. Well, here come Wigan. Coming down that right side. Power. Number 27 switches. Burn. Playing it short. Back to Burn. Roberts now, the substitution, he's still going. It's a good bit of defending. And we have a goal for Wigan. A near flying header inside the box. Wigan have a goal back. Then they cleared it. Ball just comes in and I think it's Grigg that scored. Is it Griggsy? Well, definitely a good poacher's goal. So Will Grigg has scored his 20th goal of the season. And that is the question. Why did Paul Cook leave Will Grigg on the bench? It's a no-brainer. So 2-1. Are Wigan about to turn this around and get at least a point? Well, I don't really want 5 minutes of injury time. That'll take us to. That gives us under 20 minutes to set up the next game. So 5 minutes of injury time. And those memories start to flood back. But the ball is with the Wigan goalkeeper. Walton pumps that ball forward. Heads up. And it could be... What? Here's Klopp. Is he going to be able to get that cross in? He wins a corner. No, it's been given as a goal kick. I think that came off a Portsmouth player. I think that came off the Portsmouth player first. 5 minutes of injury time. Not what Pompey wanted, not what I wanted. But they've got to set up things for the final game of the day on Sky Sports. But never mind. Well, the man of the match for Sky Sports has been given to Gareth Evans. I haven't decided yet. I still think Clark and the keeper McGee are also up for nomination. And Fratton Park, the announcement at Fratton Park was given to Matt Clark for man of the match. And that ball nearly took Gary Birtles out. As Wigan need to get forward, they've got under 4 minutes in which to do so. And that's going to go all the way back to the Wigan keeper. Oh, they're going to fall the Pompey player. Wigan have to show more urgency if they're going to get that equaliser. It's no good being in their own half. Go for broke, Wigan. Sam Morsey plays it out on the wing. Got to get that ball in there. And that's poor. And that goes out. Corner Wigan. Can Wigan score 2? Going to be difficult. How long left? Nearly coming up to 3 minutes left. The corner comes in. Oh, it misses everybody and Pompey put it out for a throw-in. Right near the old shop. Printers, I think that says. Over to number 25, Nick Powell. Out to Roberts. Back in by Elder. And that's headed to another corner. Well, I'll see you for the Cardiff game. I should have everything set up. And the keeper's coming forward. Here comes Walton coming all the way forward. Will this be an equaliser for Wigan, or will Pompey get the ball clear and make it 3-1? Well, here comes that corner. It's been taken. Now can Pompey? No. Still with Wigan. Still. And the ball's in the box. The ball comes across. It's... Wigan have lost his out. Penalty was up, but there's a free kick. And Walton has to speed back. And there's a yellow card. And Walton's going to get a yellow card as he sprints all the way back. What happened there? He went down a bit too easy. So 2-1. Nearly down to the final minute, and Christian Walton has received his second booking. That's going to go out for a goal kick. 1 minute left. Kenny Jackett waving his players back. The current score still 2-1. We're to the final seconds. No, Watmore's gone down. Morsey. Gary Roberts. They need to get the ball forward quicker. Nick Powell bringing the ball forward into the box. Now it comes across. No, it's cleared up now. God, Pompey gonna break. All Pompey have to do is keep hold of the ball. Kick it anywhere and it will be Pompey's result. That's gone out for a throw-in on the halfway line. It's not Portsmouth 2, Wigan 3. Ignore that result. Victory to Portsmouth. Well done, Portsmouth. They are level on points in the playoffs with Charlton and Peterborough. I'll be back for the next game. Thank you very much. I'll be back in under 20 minutes.